Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. First up, we have an update on the ongoing layoff saga that is affecting not just the video game industry, but the movie industry, and basically just the entire fucking world at this point. This time, the victim is Pixar, with 14% of its workforce being laid off, which equates to 175 employees. It's a shame to see Pixar suffer like this. Like, who would have thought that Pixar would have to face such pretty major layoffs, you know? Like, they're owned by Disney. Disney's fucking huge. You think Disney would just spend some of its mounds of cash just to let the employees keep their jobs, you know? Unfortunately, though, Pixar hasn't really had a banger movie in a long time. Like, I'm pretty sure their latest movie was, like, Turning Red, and then Elemental. And really, who was really excited for those? I think it's because kids are, like, Gen Alpha, they're not excited for Pixar. They're watching fucking Skibbity Toilet. So it's just a case of their demographic aging out. So then that's why they're only doing sequels now, like with Toy Story 5. Because the nostalgia market is the only one that they're really going for at this point. You can't rely on nostalgia forever, though. So I think if they really want to survive, they're gonna have to put out one more banger original movie. Next up, we have a very rare case of an actual divisive new Twitter policy that's happening. Usually it's either everyone's against it or everyone's for it, but I think a lot of people are actually in the middle for this one, which is that Twitter is now making likes private for all users. Not the amount of likes or anything. You'll still be able to see the amount of likes on your post, but now people just won't be able to see what you're liking on Twitter, so you can indulge in all of your creepy fantasies. You can now like all that secret Twitter porn. No, but to be serious, I'm on the camp of this being a bad thing for two major reasons. One, we won't get to have any more funny moments of people not knowing that likes are public and liking embarrassing things. And more seriously, it'll actually affect how much time I spend on the app potentially. This is because what I like to do is find a user that I follow who's terminally online, so they're fucking constantly liking shit that's a variety of genres all across Twitter. So then I just go into their likes and I scroll through them all, and boom, I've gotten all the news for today. And I don't even have to go on my homepage and keep scrolling and risk getting addicted, because I just reach the end of their likes and then I'm done. So now I guess I'll just have to have more self-control, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Thanks, Elon. To very briefly pivot to film news, we have news that the Vision series that has been long rumored is coming in 2026, apparently. We don't know if it's still called Vision Quest, but the showrunner, who is known for Star Trek Picard, will be working on it. Shame that we have to wait 6 years to get the WandaVision follow-up, but, I mean, hey, at least it's not canceled. This will also probably for sure mean that Vision will be the longest character to stick around in the MCU, as Thor, while he's still alive, he's basically done. There's not much plans for Bucky aside from the Thunderbolts. So I guess it'll be Vision and Bucky that are the two longest survivors from the Infinity Saga, I would say. Next up, something I'm actually really excited for is YouTube is now adding timestamps for demonetization and is promising to be more upfront with telling you whether your title, thumbnail, or content is what is causing the issue. This is huge and it reminds me of the situation back in like 2020 with Markiplier, Corey Extension, and Critical, where they got that community guidelines strike for watching that SpongeBob Road Rage fake video thing, and they weren't told why, so they just were left in the dark and had to guess as to how to get their monetization back. So situations like these will hopefully be no more, and that is awesome for the future of the platform. I still don't know why the fuck this was not implemented years ago, as if you have bots that are able to do the flagging, they know the time that they're flagging, so why not share that timestamp with the viewer? It's different if everything was entirely manually reviewed. It'd be unrealistic to expect the employees to do that for every single creator, but you have the bots for a reason. Huge story is that apparently Microsoft is preparing an offer of $16 billion to acquire Valve. I'm definitely not a contrarian on this issue. I'm with everybody else here. This is a terrible, terrible idea if this does happen. For one, it would mean that Microsoft would have access to Steam. That's the biggest worry I have, as that would fucking monopolize Microsoft. They would have access to two major gaming sectors in PC and console. Fortunately, I don't think we really have to worry though, as Valve is worth way more than 16 billion, I would say. So they would probably reject the deal. There's nothing that says they would have to accept. Hopefully this goes down like how when Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo, and Nintendo just laughed in their faces. Maybe Gabe Newell will fucking pull out a gun and fucking shoot Phil Spencer or something. That'd be entertaining as fuck. Of course, by shooting Phil Spencer, I mean in CSGO 2, guys. Alright, so next up, we have news that Eugene Lee Yang of the Try Guys is leaving. But the bigger news to come out of it is that Try Guys is launching their own subscription service, a la Rooster Teeth, and also that situation with the YouTuber group Watcher for a month ago, where they left YouTube entirely to pursue their own subscription service, and immediately after walked back on the decision. However, I don't think the Try Guys are going to walk back on it, because they are doing theirs a little bit smarter, where they're still going to post on YouTube about the same amount as they have been, but a lot of their bigger stuff will just go to their subscription service, and they'll use YouTube as a way to primarily promote it. So really, it's essentially just like having a YouTube membership anyways, which it's even the same price. I believe their subscription service is going to be $4.99, and that's how much a membership usually is. So yeah, all in all, I think they're doing it better than how the Watcher was planning on doing it. To end off on just a little joke note here, there is a new animated series coming out titled Bad Friends that follows two bugs entering high school. Now, when I first saw the image posted by Discussing Film, I was immensely confused, as I thought Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee were the characters in this show. Like, I thought these animated pictures were supposed to represent the bugs, and I was like, wait, these are bugs? But no. I'm covering this because I'm just happy to see another animated comedy finally release that's not Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is great, but it's really the only one that I can think of that's released in recent years that doesn't have that same Family Guy, American Dad type of art style. I hope this turns out good.